What does that mean?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
Take it away.
Welcome to Dr. Trichome's Plant Therapy. You know, you can come through, you can show your plants. If you need some therapy on your shit, you know what I mean? We can help you get it, right? But what we're going to do is, I'm going to roll this blunt. I'm going to get right. And I'm going to shout out the chat like I normally do. What's up, Cav Bar, Daz Tent, Sindor, Junior, Flyby. Shout out to y'all. There's 15 in the chat. And then what y'all doing? Whee! What's up, ATC? Yeah, man. I think me personally, going off what I've seen in the last 30 minutes, if levels can watch and follow Welcome to the Grow Tent for a whole grow, don't skip no fucking intro, don't skip nothing. Every step of the way, follow a certain step from Welcome to the Grow Tent. I think he has to say, what's up, Junior? You know what I mean? Fuck it, right? Should I roll a paper or a blunt? Which one? I can make them both look the same. Bingus. What's up, Nuggy? Yeah, so I'm just here to help. I'm just trying to help. I ain't here to give you any advice, really. I can just diagnose and help you out. Because I've noticed me being abrasive, some of you motherfuckers don't take it. And then I had to break it down to like Buddy Greenyear yesterday. Hey, you know, I asked only certain questions because, what's up, creative? I ask certain questions because I want to know if you see anything that you want to change in your garden. Do you want a bigger yield? Do you want to maximize? If you want to maximize your yield in your space that you have? Do you see anything wrong with your growth? Do you want to change anything? That's the question I ask. And I feel like when you ask those questions, sometimes people get kind of offended. You're like, what do you mean it's something I want to change in my garden? I mean, is there anything you want to change? If you don't feel like it's something to change, it's kind of hard for me to help somebody that don't want to change. So that's why I asked that question first. Just wanted to get that part out of there first. What's up, Sindor?
What's up?
How you doing, brother? I think you're a little low.
Okay. I haven't gone to sleep yet.
It's a horrible question to ask first. All right, so Nuggy, what would be a question that I should ask you? Do you want to maximize your yield? Do you want to, what do you see inside your growth that you might want to change? Are you happy with what you're growing with? You know what I'm saying? I got to understand the person before I can go ahead and try to help them. I don't want to go in and start nitpicking that they grow right away. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I'm rolling up.
Oh, I shouldn't, but I guess I should.
It is a trick question, though, family. It's a big trick question. I know. It's a trick question. What are your goals in your growth? I just asked if you want to maximize your yield. Just let them grow. What's up, C1? What's up, Bingies? What are your goals in your growth? That is a perfect question. That is a perfect question. What's up, Mikey? What's up, everybody? These are the questions that I want to, you know what I mean? If Root is out there, bro, you can come up too. These are the certain questions because I want to know how I can approach these people without making them feel offended. Because I be on Instagram, and Sendor, you see me on Instagram, Gas Tent, and a lot of the other people who actually follow me on Instagram. Y'all see me on the panel, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of
We all get
ruthless.
that. We all get that when we're doing that. Like when we're actually trying to help someone, we still end up being like they're like dude, like I don't care what you have to say anymore because they're not listening anymore because they think we're trying to get them or I don't know, man. But yeah.
Nah, so last night I actually talked to those guys. They had made a phone call because it can only hold 4 on the panel. So it was 7 of those the IG guys, and I'm actually breaking down to what happened because he was in there. Green Ear was in there, so I talked to him, and I'm like, "Lo." So as I saw, he said, "Now I understand how you breaking it down. I've just felt like such and such and such," and I'm like, "Okay, if it's like that, now this is why I'm coming today. Like this is, I might come off a little abrasive. I might just come off a little abrasive, and I can understand that." Because it's the only reason I come off that so abrasive is because some of the people that I deal with end up being like Folgers and other, you know what I'm saying? Others they think there's nothing wrong with their growth. They think they fucking killing it. They've been doing it for 5, 6, 7 years, and the motherfuckers are growing the SOS. And I ain't talking about my buddy SOS. I'm talking about the sea of fucking sticks. Come on, man. I could be the Dr. Phil of the cannabis community, bro. I need a hug. That'll help my growth. I don't like that shit. I don't like the fluff.
Me neither.
But is there a better way for me to come off the way that I come off without being a fluffer and without being, you know what I'm saying, and without being so abrasive? Because I feel like I'd be abrasive. I feel like it. If they don't want to listen, who cares? All right. What's up, Moonwater? What's up, Love Bug?
See, I used to be really nice about it. And then even when I was nice, they still wouldn't like it's still the same. Like, and so because of that, I got more and more like you.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm very easy to talk to. It's not hard for me to say, "Hey, what's up? You need somebody to conversate with." I can talk to you and break it down to you easy. But when it goes to the point where my words are falling on deaf ears, that's when I get super abrasive, and there is no me coming back because I feel like I done told you this same shit, motherfucker, 1,000 times. What's up, homie and Nuggy?
Cheers, guys.
Nuggy, what up? What up? So with these new growers, man, the first thing you want to ask them is like what Binga said. What's your goals with your garden? If they're just growing just to grow, just for fun, they don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Let them go on. If their answer is I want to get the most best weed I can get, there's your learner.
That's your learner.
You know what
I
I mean?
already know. I feel like the way I came off, I know the question that's why I said I came off with a bad question. You did say that it was a bad question.
Yeah, it's a bad one to start with.
So, but that's what you guys asked me, and that's what got me to go into the same thing. Are you happy? Y'all asked me if I was happy in my girl. I think it was Junior. Was it Junior? I think it was Junior. Junior said, "You happy with this shit?" When I looked at that
Well,
motherfucker,
of
and I
course,
said, "Nah."
like
And I'm like, "Nah,
that
I'm
dude
not
the
happy
other
with my
night,
shit." Hmm.
like that dude the other night. He don't have a fucking clue of what it's like. So after they answer you that they want the best fucking
Yeah.
most weed they can get, then oh fuck, I just had a brain fart.
Then I can just tell
We're
them,
going.
like, just kill. If you wanted the best girl you could get, kill everything in your tent and start from fresh, and I walk you through it. No.
Well, I mean, yes and no. It depends. It depends where they're at because, like that dude the other night, his plants weren't dead. They weren't
No.
fucking perfect,
Exactly. What's up, Maggie?
but
Let me get this up on the screen. It's kind of hard to. I know it's hard because I tried the same thing last night to explain it to him, and then the way I broke it down to him was like the way I went through it. You get what I'm saying? I said it's not just. I know. I said YouTube's it's a different
well,
beast than
so
Instagram.
so
Ain't
yeah,
nobody
oh, it
gonna.
is.
You know what I'm saying? So
Uh,
nobody's gonna fluff you like it is over there. They're gonna nitpick, and if the nitpicking is not really like nitpicking, you get what I'm saying?
So
It's
so
actually like a
so
kick in the newts.
yeah, new growers they just don't know what they don't know, and the first thing they don't know is what a healthy plant looks like. And that's where you got to start. You got to start showing them what healthy plants look like and how a garden, a tent or a room or however wherever they're doing, how it's
Should look.
supposed to look versus what they're doing. And again, like my question to him, because I didn't know he had only been growing for 3 months. My question to him:
Exactly.
Are you pulling a pound per 300 watts? Because if you're not pulling that, you're not doing it right. Period.
Yeah,
And
but see, that's the whole thing. Then but that's kind of abrasive itself because they be like, "You pulling
I
three," and be like,
listen,
"What?"
abrasive.
Because
I don't give a fuck. I'm
he
not
might
here for
not,
your
no,
feelings.
but he might not know that you can pull 300 a pound off of 300. That's the same thing
That's
like
my
me saying
point.
if there
That's my
anything.
point.
So we
They
got, like you
don't know
said,
what they don't know. That's my point. And
Got to
being
tell them.
abrasive, yeah, like I said, I'm not here for your feelings. That is
exactly
the
me
last
either.
thing I'm here
I
for.
just feel. No, I'm just saying
If you
I
want to learn
felt
how to
like how I
grow,
was.
shut up and listen. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people can't fucking. They just can't shut up. They want to fucking say what they know, and it's like, dude, we already see what you know. You're doing it right here. I already see it. It's not right. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's why I got off panel the other day because I do this a totally different way.
Oh, I
And
know. I totally understand. It's just that I'm trying to bring some of these
I
people
get
from
it. I get
Instagram.
it. That's
I'm
that's
just
your
trying to get.
channel.
I'm
That's
just.
why I just
I'm trying to just get them over
poof.
here, and then once they, saying once they feel comfortable enough to come over, and then they can show their stuff, and then they can get the advice that they need. You get what I'm saying? They might end up on PKR, and that the whole thing about that is they might be able to get the fucking help they need from going to PKR.
Yeah.
No fluff zone, man.
Stop the fuck. You
Well,
know what I'm saying? Stop.
fluffing ain't
I
gonna
know.
help nobody.
No, exactly what I told him. I said, what we mean by fluff was me. Why should I lie to you and say, hey, you doing a fucking great job?
Then they gonna keep
When,
doing the fucking
you know what
shitty
I'm
job.
saying? You're going to keep thinking that
Exactly.
you're doing a fucking great job. Why lie to you? Why lie to you? Like, what type of person would I be to lie
That's
to you all the time when you're
that's
doing
why
a great
I was
job?
always on your ass, Doctor T. That's why
I
I was
mean,
always on your ass saying shit.
and
You know what I mean? And you fire back like ah, fuck you, baby, whatever. But you
but I'll
eventually
go do it.
realized what the fuck I was talking about.
I go do it. I put it in action. Sometimes I
Yeah, I
won't do
mean,
it right away. And then sometimes I'll be like, look, my next video, but look, my shit spread out. You're like, all right, we're going to see how you fill out the space. And then I fill out that little space and I spread them out some more. And that was the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to communicate is not fluff. Fluffing is me lying to you. I cannot lie to you. Like, that's fine. I feel like you just lying and telling these people what they want to hear, that even no matter what it is, like I don't believe in that fluffing. That's why it says in every chat, no fluffing, no tip. The fluffing part is if you don't know how to help or deliver information, but one way
maybe you shouldn't give advice to anyone. People learn it from multiple ways.
Yeah,
Exactly.
boss.
That's why
People
that's
learn in
see.
different ways, but people also teach in different ways. So it's just because my way, my delivery isn't connecting with you. Okay, go find somebody else that you connect with, and that'll
Yep.
fluff you along.
Got them
But if my way fucking straight to the fucking point, you know, if that's the way you learn, then that's the way you're gonna learn.
What's up, Galaxy? I
Very
mean,
good.
yeah, people do learn.
Yeah.
Like you said, people learn in different ways. But me trying to teach somebody is me going to. I'm not really trying to
The,
teach anybody. It's just plant therapy. If you want to show your growth and you come up, if you're on YouTube, I'm just gonna put it like this: if you show your growth on YouTube, period, point blank, you should be subjective to any and all criticism.
100%.
If you feel like that all people are doing is talking down or they're gonna talk bad about your growth, then I don't think that you should be posting your shit on YouTube.
Well, first of all,
Because
let's clear this
it's
up
gonna
first
be
before you go on
somebody.
any further. Let's
Yes,
clear this
go
up. How was I going to say it? Never mind. Go ahead. I forget what I was going to say now. Dude,
because
I've
it's
been like
always gonna
fucking
be
that shit.
brain fart.
There's always gonna be somebody out there that's not gonna agree with your growth. Period. Point blank. I don't care if you growing it because they might not like you that you're growing organic. You might be doing KNF. You might be doing coco. You might be doing this. You might be doing something totally different than them, and somebody else is gonna say exactly why do you? I don't care what people think. If people are getting bad over plants, it's crazy for real. And that is what the issue is. I'm telling you, if I can come to you, you came to me, and I was like, hey. You're like, hey, my girl, hey, can you help me? I want mine getting some help. All right, no problem. Look, this is what it is. This is what I grow in cocoa. You might grow in something else. Hey, you might need to follow such and such and such. I tell you, see me, I'd be like, hey, go look at such and such video. Oh, I use Guy Green. Go check Matt Green's page. Or you use this, go check this person. These people to get you right. But if you growing in the way I'm growing, I can try to help you. You try to take my advice.
I don't care what you're growing in. I could give two fucks what you're growing in. Plant basics do not change. Period.
No, I'm just saying I don't want because again,
What he
plant. Oh yeah, our plant basics. You talking about the training or not over water
Plant
training?
basics. Just
Yeah,
watering.
is
The,
growing.
the
water
whole the that
training,
shit don't
topping. Don't let
fucking
no runaways
change.
get away from you. Don't kill your fucking plant. This is why giving unasked advice is pointless. Exactly, unasked advice. What I said is when somebody comes to me with, "Hey, I need some help with this," or if they email me, hit me in my DM, and they ask me a question, that's the only time I go help. I don't go unsolicited. Period. Point blank. I don't go unsolicited. I don't just be like running up on you and say,
I'm in this kitchen, man. Water whipping, man.
I will.
you know, what's that kind of clause? Unsolicited information is not. I don't judge you jumping in there.
If I hear you talking shit about your grow like it's fucking the bomb diggity dank, and
What
it's not, I'm gonna say something.
Yep.
just
Again, if you're putting it out there on this kind of a thing, it's anybody can say anything they want to. It's
fair game.
yep.
Why you putting it out there? You don't want nobody to look at it? Keep that shit to yourself.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing. See, that's the thing. Everybody they want to put it out there on a video so everybody will compliment them. But when the negative shit comes because it isn't what you say it is, now we're assholes.
Yeah.
Love bug.
What's up, love bug? This is true. Dougie gives zero fuck.
What Moonwater?
I feel like that too, Moonwater. A new grower should
That's
try to learn about the plant in some fashion or form besides taking 1,000. All right, this is my issue with new growers. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, simple to the point. They don't come and want to learn. They won't. They want you to give them the answer right there on the spot. So they don't never get to learn. They really don't get to learn why you. Hey, my plant is doing this. What do I need? CalMag. You can tell a motherfucking plant. You can tell a new girl CalMag, 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 and they will never understand why they need it. And then something else happens, and they'll realize like, but I've been giving it CalMag. Why is this happening? You might be giving it too much, motherfucker. You might not need to give it.
New growers are misled. For 1,000% on fucking YouTube, they are fucking misled. People like Carl. People, I mean, they go in and like, oh, new grower, I can fucking set up all this shit and get fucking, 19 pounds out of a 4x4. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, no, it doesn't work that way. You're not gonna come into this fucking growing shit and just be the best. It's just not how it works. And was it like 10,000 hours? You become a professional at something? Is that what the hours is or something like that?
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just they're misled big time.
Mike D says it's because they're learning from videos instead of the old-fashioned way.
That too. Hands-on is the best way. Stop it.
I've had to read. I read books before I started because I had a book in my house. You get what I'm saying? My dad had a book, so I had a book and I read. And then this is before like he had major internet type shit. I was still a kid, like I was still young, but I wanted to learn. I learned from that, and then I put my own plant. 16, 17, 16. Put my own plant outside and try and follow the book step by step. Only thing I didn't do was account for that I'm in Florida heat, and I put it on the roof of the house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think of anything else. But I started somewhere. I had to learn over and over. I had to find out, fuck around and find out, right? They don't get to fuck around and find out because, again, if something happens, they just go to find somebody like, and they want the answer instead of going through the trial and tribulation and figuring it out yourself. I guess I can help you by giving you, hey, I can guide you to the right direction. I can do that, but they just want instant gratification.
Instant gratification, yeah, of course.
They want instant gratification right away. And it's kind of hard to do that. You have to learn to fail and correct yourself. Fail and correct the last, whatever it is. Learn to fix it the next run. And once you can learn that you're doing something wrong, once you can realize that you actually might not just be doing it right, everything right, and you can swallow that pride and just go ahead and say, hey, I might be doing it wrong. Let me go check and see if I am. Let me try to change something. Until then, you're going to always be stuck and be a legend in your own mind. You're going to be an empty wagon. You know, an empty wagon makes a lot of noise. Yeah, just grow. And the last one you do, my message, just grow and watch the plant react. True. Watch how the plant reacts. Fail.
Yeah, but that doesn't help when you don't know what the plant's doing.
Yeah.
You can watch it react, but what until you know what the plant's fucking doing, it don't matter. That's why there's fucking MedFit, like teaching people to fucking recover. Like I that's fucking beyond me. Recovery does not need to be a part of growing, period.
That's subjective. That thinker says that's subjective. Fly by say never underestimate the power of observation. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Nancy, we all want instant gratification. That's what sells. It sells just like sex. I know growers in like Discord, like that couldn't top they couldn't top their own plant because they without somebody holding their hand. They couldn't. I'm dead serious. There's people that can't mix
No,
up
Yeah,
their
I know.
nutrients
they
I
think they're
know.
gonna
without
hurt them.
somebody holding their hand. And they did. He went through four. He went through 4 grows and still didn't know how to top his plant. It's because he wanted somebody to hold his hand through every step of the way. It was he wasn't learning. He was just you asked. He wasn't learning. That's not learning to me. He just asking, and I bet you by the end of the next year he's gonna be still doing the same shit.
Well, some of these people don't know the difference between topping and fucking pimping. So
Exactly. They don't know what a proper topping is where you need to come back. See, like I was saying, I had even broke it down to somebody to them earlier. Earlier like in the week. I was like, I missed my mark. When I missed my mark, I brought everything back down to where everything was stacking, and now everything that I
get
was stacking starts to come back. Everything building from right there. So I don't have this long leggy ass plant. Yeah, if you miss your mark, that's something you can do, but you have to understand. You have to realize that you missed your fucking mark. My whole thing is I had to say to myself, yes, I missed my mark. I might if it's not I want to start over, I'm gonna chop everything back down to this way. Period. You have to accept the fact that something is wrong. And not thinking that everything it looked good, my plant's green, but yeah, you might have missed your mark. You might not even gonna get a real true fucking your plant is gonna stretch and have fucking a node a mile long. You have to understand that accepting and knowing when something is not right in your shit or you're not doing something right. If enough people are telling you something, you might be the common denominator. Something might be, you might be the problem, not everybody else. You might just be that.
The best
Can we
dirt,
talk about using the best dirt cannabis?
coco. Coco.
That right there is subjective.
I know. And, coco.
Now that is subjective.
What?
What's the best dirt for cannabis?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking subjective.
Yeah.
that's personal preference.
And it
Period.
depends on where you are and what you can get, too. So,
Personal fucking preference. We're gonna move on to the next one. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got something that you would like to talk about in the chat? I'm sorry I had to start off this whole little live like that. And yeah, we all can agree to disagree on certain things, but at the same time, the goal at the end of the day, everybody has the same fucking goal: growing the best medicine you can in the space that you have. Simple.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
The best
that's
and
the
most.
no matter how much we argue and nitpick, at the end of the day, that's the same fucking goal. And if it's not, then we all having the issue at where we want to be at in cannabis. What's up, Super Bob? Lost Art. I see you now. I don't know who it is, but you're already on it. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Anybody else got anything to say how, you know what I mean, like about this situation, about this conversation that we just had? Anybody got anything in the chat that they want to talk about? Floor is open.
New growers, just realize you can't get quantity without quality, and you can't get quality without quantity. Just don't work that way.
Yes, sir.
Rude. This is a stream that I wanted to start. Root, if you want to come up here, I had thought about plant therapy for a while now, and I think that it'll help a lot, not just new growers, but just regular people that just want to show their growth. Come up, show your shit. If there's nothing to talk about, then I mean, if there's nothing that we should be doing in there's nothing we can do to help you in your growth because you already got it knocked out. Only thing we can tell you is what plant count and veg time. That's it.
Quantity follows quality.
Come on, man. So it's almost game time. Raiders rule. We need to get back to the basics for newbies. That is the absolute truth. That is the absolute truth. And what would you consider back to the basics? Anybody out there? What would you consider back to the basics? How about you, Becky?
Learning how to fucking water a plant correctly.
Say that got to be the most basic shit.
That's the most important fucking thing. Learning how to water your plant correctly.
Overwatering is not about the volume. It's about the what?
The frequency.
Learn that.
Overwatering don't happen in one water. That's just not the way it works.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, D Mike. I learned from everybody. Only been at it a year. Haven't had any complaints, but I'm never going to know everything. This is why I jump on podcasts. I appreciate you. See, when you have a realization that you ain't gonna never know everything. We all don't keep it as simple. Okay, in Greek, underwear called oraki. Rakaki. What the fuck? Rakaka. Oh man, listen, I'm not gonna try to say that shit. I think media needs to be addressed first. The differences and the media that we use. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about. Let me see. You grow in soil, don't you?
He's doing cocoa now, I think.
No, I'm talking about you. Don't y'all grow in soil?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So, what would be the basic? Like, what you talk about? Like how water training in soil, because that's gonna be a big thing. Because people think that they can just hear.
Yeah, you want to water the plant, not the pot.
Or somebody's water. Oh, I water every day. And they hear that, a new grower hears that I water every day. That's only with certain people with an established root base in cocoa. You get what I'm saying? They water every day. Or that, of course, in hydro, you're in water. But in soil, how do you go? What would you say would be the basic in watering in soil?
Being in the right pot size at the right time with the right size plant.
If you're using watering, amended is that with amended soil?
Well, just say you're using ocean forest.
Okay, that's an amended soil.
Yeah, if you're using ocean forest, you start out your little peat pots or whatever the fuck you're starting your seeds in, and then you go into either a party cup or a 1 gallon. Now, a new grower, I would suggest going into a party cup because it's a lot easier to water. You can actually water the entire thing and let it drain out. But if you get into a 1 gallon and you water that whole fucking pot, now your pot's just sitting there with no roots in it around in the dirt except for where the plant is, and now you're watering that whole thing. That water's just sitting there, rotting your root hairs. So you got to water the plants, not the pot, until the plant is bigger than the pot. Once it's bigger than the pot or as big, then you can saturate the whole fucking bucket. You got to think about how the roots are growing They're not. As soon as you put it in there, they don't just fill the pot out. It takes time. So therefore, you guys start with a 4-inch circle of water around the plant, and then a week later, okay, yeah, now maybe you might be fucking able to water the whole pot. It's just you got to think about how the roots grow, and the excess water that you allow sit in this pot is it's bad for the fucking roots. They can't just sit in water like that without any oxygen.
What are your All right, so Lost Art said, I'm trying cocoa for the first time. This shit is like rock wool. Super hard to overwater and amazing growth. I recommend a new grower just use cocoa. I fucking love it.
Well, see, that's the thing, Lost Art. You know how to feed. That's the difference. A new grower doesn't know how to feed. So if you start them off in cocoa, I just think that you're leading them down the wrong road.
Not, I mean, I would go ahead and object to that a little bit. At least in cocoa, at least they'll know exactly what they're giving the plant. Like it'll be easier for them to read a ppm of what's going in and compared to what's in it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I know what your guys are saying. I know I do go against it because I think pre-amended that where they can just water in for the first 3 weeks and then they can go in the up pot and so on and so forth.
And then learn how to feed.
Yeah, I don't totally believe in water and then you go into like what is it, really 2 weeks, right? And then you up pot and then you water and then you up pot and then you're gonna be able to feed into the flower, right?
Yeah, but see, if you start with soil, you can learn yourself how to feed slowly. You know what I mean? Like with cocoa, you're automatically feeding, and they don't have a clue what the fuck they're giving it. And I'm not saying that some new growers can't come out and use cocoa. I'm not saying that at all, because I've seen it happen and people do fucking great in it. But to go step by step and learn how to fucking grow and feed and all that stuff, I think you need to start with soil, get that down, then go to cocoa to where you're feeding it, where you're giving the plant what it wants. You know what I mean? I just think there's steps to it, to moving up to the next step. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Soil setup. Hold on, I'm trying to get through the chat. So,
oh, you're good. I'm just babbling.
Nah, you good though. But me and you having this debate back and forth about it because I feel like also okay. So what I was getting at is in cocoa. At least at least I can tell somebody exactly from what they're feeding and what nutrient lines, how much ppm or what you actually feeding the person. If I'm trying to teach somebody, not just like, and if they're trying to learn from somebody, at least when they hear, okay, I give them this amount of cal mag, I give them this amount of this, and they're using the exact same nutrient, they're stuffed and they hit at the same ppm, if not around the same. You know what I'm saying? And they can learn from that also as going through it. So they can learn about what ppm is, the NPK, and so on and so forth through cocoa.
Yeah, but see, that's a lot. My point with that is with a new grower, that's a lot of shit to learn.
But they're learning. But that's the whole thing. They're trying to learn.
I get that. I get that.
It's just like going through a book. At least they're learning something as they're growing.
So, okay. So here's my point.
You just watering.
Started soil.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But just say they're watering in ocean forest, right? And they're just watering it in for two weeks, and then they're gonna up pot. They don't know that inside that re-amended soil that the NPK ratio is this, and this, or so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying?
I get that.
That's what I mean by they get to learn a little bit. They learn something. It's there's gonna be a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be damned if you don't do that.
Where I'm getting at with it is, if you start with soil, you get to learn what the plant does throughout the grow, starting off. You know what I mean? And then once you learn how the plant reacts, to whatever you're doing, then, like the next run or a couple runs after that, then switch to cocoa and see how the plant reacts to you giving it to them.
Okay. That's true.
I just think, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I just think
I feel you on that. Okay,
there's a
that's
step,
good.
there's steps to this, and it's just like driving a fucking sports car, dude. You can't get in there and put it in fifth gear and fucking go. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. So I just feel like there's fucking gears to this shit, and what you need to learn first before you go to the next step or the next media.
All right, so saying to the next media, right? So what would make so soil would be the best media, or to
No, I'm
start?
not gonna say it's the best. I say soil's the best to start in. Yes, for a new grower. Yes. Backseat, come on.
And why would you say why do you feel like that? Because of the fact that water retention and so on and so forth.
Well, you get to learn how to water correctly. You get to learn what the plant's doing correctly. Like,
not only that, but there's also more buffering with it, and you've got more time to learn
that
and
was
make
my next
mistakes.
Yes, you have more mistake, way more leniency on your mistakes.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit here and
plus
fucking
or minus range.
You don't have to sit here and fucking pH your fucking soil unless you're like way out of fucking range. If you're, between 5 and 7, you're fucking good soil. It'll buffer itself. Now, if you're fucking up at 9 or 8.5 or whatever, yes, you might want to bring it down a little bit. But still, there's way more leniency there to screw up and learn what the fuck's going on. In cocoa, you make one mistake, dude, it's a wrap.
Well, I don't know about that. Cocoa is like somewhere in between hydro and soil, right?
Right.
You got a little bit of playing room, but not as much as soil.
Very little.
None.
Hydro, you have none. Yes, you fuck up, the whole garden's fucked.
Yeah. Tomorrow you'll come to a dead plant.
Like I said, I just think there's fucking steps to this shit for new growers. And
absolutely.
Starting out in cocoa is like starting out in third gear.
Go at the door and have a new grower not know anything. Kind of having to unlearn what you think you know already.
Yeah.
Right? It's almost better to get somebody that's totally green that never did any planting in their life and doesn't have any preconceived notions, but that's just open to learn, than somebody that's already been beating themselves over the head trying 16 different newt lines and the lady.
So we call them people equipment chasers. Yeah. They're chasing the next best equipment, the next best nutrient, the next best everything, but they still can't grow.
There we go.
Yo, what it do, man? Yeah, this my little grow right here, man. I grow in cocoa cubes, man. I'm only been in it a year. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, this is what I got, man.
Who is this?
This is B-Mike.
That's Cloud. That's Cloudbeard right. These 3 Cloudbeard right here, man, and these 3 over here some night with it, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I ain't have much. I just wanted to show my little grow, man. You know what I mean? I like constructive criticism. It's all good, We all learn,
But
how many days are those plants?
Exactly,
man. Shit, man. I done had them on here, man. We'll see, man. I started like at the end of November. They have been around about a month.
Oh, yeah, since you started them in seed or the clones?
They don't look too bad.
This came from. Yeah, these from this straight from seed right here, man.
Okay, so a month worth of growth. That's great.
You said short lot of floor. I know 420K. Look, they're in these. What do you say they are in? Cocoa cubes.
Yeah, cocoa cubes. Yeah, man. The 1 gallon little cocoa cubes, man.
Yeah, they
Is
look.
that
They
is that is that branch purple?
Purple. Nah. I just
No.
cut the fan leaf off at the bottom.
Well,
no, it's
it
the
was probably
stalk.
the
It's
lighting.
the actual stalk of the plant. No, it's green.
So yeah, it looked green.
It look green. Okay.
Yeah, man. I feed them that Jack's 321, man, and a little compost tea, man. So yeah.
Have you topped
My
those
only
plants?
suggestion
All
on
those
this,
plants
if
been topped?
you're already keeping up to date pretty well, looks like pretty good with water. And
Yeah, man. I water them like every other day, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them some water every other day.
Oh, he's not
yeah,
even a month yet. Mike D says. Okay. Okay. What's up in the
yeah,
next
they're
row?
looking good for a month worth of growth since popping a seed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I try, man. I've only been doing it a year, man. You know what I mean? I don't really, I don't have much. This closet is so small, man. You know what I mean? My space is limited, so I'm just doing what I can.
And are all of them the same cultivar, or they're different?
Yeah, this the same cultivar that came from Sin City Seeds, man. You know what I mean?
I'm
They're
just
all the
wondering
same
why you
strain?
have a big difference between the ones on the left and say that third one on the
yeah,
top
the one
there.
on the right, the ones right here, that's a night wedding, and then these three over here, that's cloudbeard. But they
Oh,
come
he
from the
thinking about they
same
all the
seed
same
company.
cultivator when you say cultivars. All right, so cultivars are strains. So what are the strains?
Straight. Okay. This night wedding right here. You know what I mean? These
White
three.
one? Okay.
Night wedding, yeah, man, by Sin City Seeds, and it's a cloudberry over here. By Sin City
Okay.
Seeds, these three.
So
But I
you
got some
got
other shit, but
so do
See
you
that one
have
that,
do you
that
I
have
don't
first one
know.
on the first that one on the left right there in front. Has it been topped yet?
that's what I was
Let's see. Yeah, man, I talked them already once, man, but they're not coming.
Okay.
They just, you know what I
Well,
mean?
okay. See here's where this is where a lot of people fuck up. They want to top it. You see, I want you to come down with your fingers on the first set of nodes there. See,
Uh-huh.
okay, now
under
put
that.
your fingers right on
Under that.
underneath that. Now
Go
Yeah.
down.
Spread them two
go
apart.
down the
Go down
stem.
the stem.
Go all the way down the stem to
Okay.
the next set of nodes.
Take now you top it
Okay.
there.
Top it there.
Top it
That's where
right
your
here.
canopy starts.
Yeah,
Yes.
top it
Down it. No.
there
Down
Okay.
in
in
that.
Okay.
those two
No.
nodes.
No. 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 Down further in that V, where the next two sets of nodes come out.
Okay.
Up
Top
more.
it in.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Down in that V, right there, where those two,
Okay. Okay.
right above those two nodes. Top it there, and that'll be your canopy.
Don't take
See?
those two little branches off, but take the center
Yeah. Don't
stem out.
take the center stem. Leave those two branches, and now
Those two
you'll see
little
the
branches.
difference of a canopy versus something growing straight up.
That'll
Yeah.
basically take that some going straight up, and it'll take those two little branches and make them fork out into two new tops.
Okay.
When
Okay.
people the reason people top, there's a hormone, or what's it called, root, the gibberellic acid or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, basically
Uh,
all the growth hormones get pushed to the top of
it's
the
a
plant.
yeah, right. So you want to come down every time you top. You want to come down 3 inches. If you don't come down 3 inches, you're not getting that hormone out. Yeah, so you want them to go all the way to the other branches.
There's some shit I got drying, man. You know what I'm saying? Some shorty fruit, my mirror crop.
All right.
They look
Now
dry,
we're gonna
all
go
right.
back to that plant. Let's get back to that plant. We're gonna move on. We're gonna get to that. Let's get back to that plant. We were just diagnosed.
They
All
look
right, so we're
older
gonna
than
go
3
back to
weeks
that
to
same
me.
plant. We're gonna get down there and just top that plant right there, bro. Just take that top off. You can
Right
put
down
that
there in that
in
V.
right
Don't
there.
take those
Right
off.
here.
Yes,
Don't take the
that
tip
center
off.
stalk right above those two branches coming out.
Exactly.
Right in that V. Yes, right
All right, so
there.
look, bend that branch over. Just bend it until it breaks, and bend it until it bends, and then you will know what. Yeah, right in between that, and then you
Yep,
top
right
it
here.
Okay,
right
so bend
So right where
right
your
here. Like
fingernail is.
there. Yeah.
Yep. Now, right where it's
And that's
bent, cut
where you
that son
cut
of a
right
bitch.
there. Now you cut
Yep,
right there on
right
that
there.
line. That'd be the
Yeah,
easiest
don't
way to
break it.
explain it to you.
I'll make a weak spot. Cut it.
Okay.
Yeah, just cut it.
Okay. All right. Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go get my snippers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
you good.
downstairs. I'll go grab.
Just
But
cut that. Now you
once you
know where
take
to
that
cut. So
off,
you
you'll
leave
be
it
able
right
to
there.
see your canopy.
Now you leave it just like that, and then you just cut that.
Okay.
You'll see a big difference when you do that. After 3 or 4 days, you'll be like,
Nah, he
oh,
good,
that's
Junior.
when to stop
You'll,
now.
He said he good with the constructive criticism. It's just to give him an even canopy to start with. It's easier to control a 4-post like that than which is starting to a 6-post. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for to control that than having those lower nodes try to reach up a whole nother set. He's gonna be playing catch
Every
up
time I do
every
that,
time
it
with
just
the
keeps it.
outside, the low.
Okay. I got y'all, man. Do I need to do that on all of them or just this one?
well, that was the only one
Just
that's
that one
really
right there.
stretching.
That's
That
the
one
one.
right now for now.
Yeah, that's the one we're diagnosing right now.
Can we see
So
it from the side?
you know what
Can
I'm
we see
saying?
it like a side profile of it?
Can
See
you
it from the
rotate that?
side?
Rotate my camera. Hold on. Let's see.
No, rotate
Let's see.
the plant.
Rotate the plant.
Yeah, so we can see it from the
Give it
side.
some spin.
Yeah, right.
See?
Like, yeah, so you can see it from the side. You can see it. If you cut that top off, you can see your
Just take that
canopy.
top, and then you're gonna start seeing everything else start to flourish.
You'll start seeing everything coming up evenly.
Yeah, you'll have a bush that's actually you have a flat.
Yeah,
But
your other sides will
you'll
start to
have like
come
a
up
nice
more, and
fan
you'll
type
start to
growth.
grow two
Take the top.
branches out where those two little ones are right now, right below that cut.
Okay.
Those two new
I'm
little
gonna
branches
snip
right
that
below
off.
the cut will end up being the two new tops.
Okay.
So you take
so
that one
instead,
top right you got right now and make it into two tops with
exactly.
those branches right underneath.
Yeah, because this type of thing, I'm new to that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning, man. You know what I mean?
That's the last thing a good grower learns, buddy, is how to fucking train.
Yep.
No.
All right.
Plant count.
Plant count.
Oh, fuck that plant count.
I'm learning it right now. That's why I know that.
Water training and plant training.
Okay. Well, man, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
And just to let you
All
know,
right, no problem. I
can
appreciate
actually
you coming
use
up. I
that
hope
same
next time
technique for the other tops, and you can even make tops of the tops after they've grown a few more nodes to get it to spread out even more. So you can do it. You don't have to do it just at once. You can wait until it bushes out some more, grows a few more nodes, and then top those.
Yeah, you can just come back if you want to. Just come back every week. Come up and we can
Man, I'll jump back in for sure. Already, man. Already.
Once a week we'll do plant therapy. If anybody wants to do it, you can come back up and shit, and then
that's a trick to getting those fat plants like that. When you get them big bushes.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Especially in a room like that, you gotta go early and often to get them low and wide.
Yep.
Earlier than that too. Earlier than you think.
Yeah, but that canopy level right there.
That's
listen, that canopy level would be even if he topped it there though, and then everything will grow evenly up to that height. So. Yes, wherever your canopy level is, yes, you are right. But don't you want all of your canopy, everything to go up at the same time? Wouldn't you want to have a flat, square canopy, even though your top is spreading them out and then doing that same thing? I mean, that's just my opinion.
I always work in the center of the plant first, let the outside come up, and when the outside gets up to the inside, then I'll pinch the outside.
Yeah, you're just alternating where you're top the inside. You top the outside until the inside comes up, and then you do
that way you don't get it
alternating until you.
Yeah, no glory holes.
So you take that one center stem and top that becomes two, and then you let those two branch out, and then you top them
Spread those
again.
out.
After a couple more nodes, that becomes 4. And then you got the other
See,
sides that are on the opposite part of it that are going 90 degrees the other way. And you top those also. So then now you got 8. And boom, you're good.
From 8 to 16, and then if you got 4 plants, that's 64 holes.
Or you can just let them grow and bend them out. Bend
Just
and break.
remember that past a certain point, there is a limit to what the plant can do. So you don't want to push it to like 64 tops, because then all of a sudden
No,
you'll have a whole
64
lot of
with
little
4
dinky
plants.
nugs
I'm
at
just
the
saying,
top.
64 with 4 plants. That's 16 tops of plants.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying there's also a limit to how much you should do it, too, because the
Okay.
plant can only push so much up to the colas, right? So past about 16,
That's where your light
then you
comes
start
into
having
play.
smaller nugs, but more of them.
See, I'm a little different. I mean, I will flower seedlings, but I don't like to. So I would rather take. I don't know if anybody's ever seen me take clones or not. How I take clones, I have like anywhere from 5 to 9 nodes on my clones, and the bush starts fucking at the bucket. You see
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
that's
saying?
more of an advanced technique of having.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said
It's definitely out. Yeah, you told
Don't
me about that.
overcomplicate it.
Right.
Later on, once you get past this original stuff of getting like great seeded plants, and you got nice bushes, we can work on the cloning part later.
right, and that's what I was saying. Like, I'm not against flowering seeds, but I would rather take my seeds and then get my clones and start them the way I like them to be. And again, that's more advanced than what a new grower needs to learn.
Right. There's levels to this shit.
You don't even act like that, levels.
Did I see a clip where Levels got Carl to admit he was he was right?
Yes.
Wow.
We were all there too.
Yes, and then went to a full blown like mental state. Right.
When he realized what he'd done, he took off.
Nah, he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He went off. Like everybody telling me that, and everybody saying that, and he kept like trying to justify his.
We've been saying that shit for months, and we were all fucking assholes and fucking pedophiles and fucking all this shit.
Yeah, the 2 years in a cloner that's what he said. 2 years in a cloner don't count. It doesn't matter if it's that small and it's been in there 2 years. And I said that, and then I commented, "This is why you catch a lot of viroids, I guess."
Yeah.
Got that viroid. And that bitch got sick sitting in your shit for that long. But you never know. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Come on, Flexi. Flexi.
That's just my
Come on, Flex.
He's out here fucking chasing deer, dude.
I bet he's having a hell of a great time.
He's fucking running around and he's turning into a snowball. He just collects it as he runs.
All right. Is it somebody's road?
So this is where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Why you got one up higher than the other one?
Creed just went live.
So the ones on the right in the 1 gallon are ghost peppers.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was just say that's a pepper plant.
The one in the AirPod is the Wooberry.
That's a plant killer move right there. Having vegetables in your garden.
Well,
it's acceptable when you know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different with
That's
the
where you
red
start
live.
having fun with balancing light levels and knowing what the DLI versus the 8 inches of difference on the canopy, and knowing that I got 450 at the canopy for the cannabis, and then another it's at 325 for the ghost peppers. But they're similar in what they require. They just take a
Yes,
longer
they are.
veg cycle.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So you can grow them in the same thing because they're of a like kind in terms of what their DLI and feeding requirements are.
Maybe we should start telling new growers to start with a pepper plant. If you can't grow that, go find another hobby.
I've never grown anything but cannabis in my life. It's the only thing. I need to plant some veggies this summer.
Creative.
I'm going to try my hand at it. I'm going to try my hand.
Oh, shit. He did go live.
Who?
Who went live?
Creative. Y'all go to hire that dude exotic.
Oh, he was already. He already had us live scheduled fucking way early this morning.
Yeah, so y'all go over there, bro. Y'all go run over to Creative, man. I'll just keep the live up, and when the show over, we come back.
All right.
We gonna continue this. This is I ain't gonna step on Creative's toes like that. He always come through, and I always forget that he does have a show on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
at the
and by
level
the way,
something else.
Just shut
to clarify where this is,
Mhm.
it's day 42 since I dropped the seed into the solo cup.
Day 42.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. 6 weeks. Nice and healthy.
What media?
Yeah, there's a super tight node spacing.
Yeah, that's because you got that light right, and you're not
What
overwatering
media?
them.
What media is it?
It is Happy Frog with a little bit of extra perlite.
Gotcha. And that's a good point you made there, Flyby. How he
What's
has
that?
nodes and his lights right and his watering's
Yeah.
correct. That's
Yeah.
the first, one of the first fucking signs is your fucking nodes start spacing out. You don't have any nodes, is
Yeah.
overwatered.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first signs. They'll start stretching towards that light.
Yep.
And
Yes,
the
sir.
nodes become very, very lengthy.
Elongated, stretchy motherfuckers.
See, this is where I would be taking clones of the seedling, of the seed right here. I see 1, 2, 3, probably at least good 4 clones on there that have probably 4 or more nodes per clone at least.
Yep.
If not more. And that's where I take my clones and go from there.
And so that's what I've been debating on, whether I should just take that as a mother and pop 4 clones off and then extend it out because it's going to take me another 2-3 weeks from where it is now, or just
Yeah, I
flower this
would.
one plant
You
out.
could
See,
I would
do
flower
the
it.
clones. You
Just
still
take one
flower.
round. Yeah, take one round and then flower.
Take that round and let it fucking grow out. It'll be a bush. It'll be a fucking
Mhm.
bush. And yeah.
Yeah. And that way I could just have 4 clones in the 4x2 and poof,
There you go.
a pound you go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, the only thing it adds
Hey.
is what, another 2-3 weeks of vegging?
Yeah. Depending on how big, how much room you got to fill. You know what I mean? It's
Well, my flower tent's a 4x2 with a 300 watt light on it, so I'm going to use the same light whether I have 1 plant in it or 4.
well, right.
But yeah, I need to get some more new beans too for my
4x2,
next one after
4x2 would be perfect for 4 plants.
this. Mm-hmm.
Oh no. You can't do 1 in there. You know what I mean? Like it's either got to be like 3 or 4.
Well, you can do 1, but it just doesn't optimize anything, right?
Right. You're not going to fill
It's
a
rectangular
4x2
space.
out of rectangular. You know what I mean? I guess
Right.
you could, but it'd be a bitch.
It would be.
Yeah, you got to scrog the hell out of it and shape it weird, and then you're talking about also having to have a 6-week veg to fill out a 2x4 with one plant.
Right.
Yeah, I might
Yeah, if I were you, I would definitely
clones.
take them clones. Yep. That's what I would do. Come on, Sophie. Quit.
I need more practice doing that anyway. I have only cloned twice.
There's nothing to it, dude.
Those are good. When you have a healthy plant, cloning is fucking simple, dude. It just happens. It'll root in your fucking hand. Literally, you keep it moist, it will root in your hand.
Oh, this thing's super healthy.
Oh, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I were you, I would give it one good little feeding before you take your clones. That way, they don't yellow out so fast.
Still in the stems.
Yeah, exactly. And then take your clones.
That's a smart move.
Nuggy does the advanced tech too. He'll top them 3 days before he cuts them.
Yep.
That way, as soon as they get roots, the fucking branches are boom coming out.
Yep. Top them. Just top them a week before you take them.
A week,
3 days. It don't matter. Just top them before. Give them a couple days to grow out. Then take your clones. Then you start out like literally. You'll start out with a bush at the bucket.
I'm going to do that next time.
Yeah, these are in perfect state to pull clones from right now.
Well, especially with the type of tents you have, Root, I would almost definitely fucking top them before you take them. Like, you know, a week, whatever, 3 days, 4 days before you take your clones, top them. And then that way you're starting out with a fucking bush that's really low and it'll have a shit ton of tops. You won't even have to fucking do anything after that, really, unless you wanted to top them once those branches come out. But you'll start out really low.
You have a perfect little bush.
Yeah.
Perfect little bush in that one guy.
I wish I still had some of my fucking videos that I could show that, but I don't.
That sucks.
Nope, I totally get what you're saying. Just right where they're at right now, pop the
take the very tippy top
existing stems, let them split out.
Yep.
It only take 3 or 4 days for that thing to start growing again. You know, and once they start growing a little bit, take your clones, fucking bing bang bongo, and you're in there.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea. I think I'll give that. So I'll top them, give them a nice feed, and by the end of the week, yank them.
Yep.
They'll recover quick too.
Yeah, they're in good hardy shape. So we're jumping over to the other stream or what?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are they doing over there?
They're talking about.
Does he have a panel? Does he?
He has an open panel.
Okay.
He has an open panel. We can go over there. I'm gonna leave it open, I guess, until the end of the stream, and then we can just come back.
Yeah, he's usually not up
too
long.
He's only on like an hour or so. So
yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll over there.
Should I just end the stream and just start up a new plant therapy?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Just end the stream, and then we're gonna come back to a new plant there later.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, something just came up in the backstage.
Don't worry, be happy. Who is that?
Show your cam. Don't let that shit go. I don't know it. Hey, come back later. Don't worry, be happy.
We're shutting it down anyway. It don't matter.
Yeah, we're gonna come. Be coming back after creative. So head over to creative. You can go up on the panel over there. Be
it's
out of
CT.
here.
Benny.
It's CT?
It's
Yeah.
CT. Yeah, it's CT.
Oh, all right, that's my brother. What's up? You by the slide?
Yo,
Hey, yeah, CT,
where we
come
going?
on over to Creatives.
Going over the creative. I'm gonna start up
All right, bet. I'll be
I'm
over there.
starting up the plant therapy afterwards.
All right, bet.
All right, I'll see you guys over there.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Anybody kill it or you got it?